They asked if they could visit some soldiers in the hospital. That was affirmative, so George and Gary grabbed guitars, Dave brought his harmonicas, and off the battalion went to the hospital. As they were led down the halls, they were nervous. They wanted to cheer the guys up. Well, sure enough, first room was a couple of guys all bandaged up, casts on arms and legs. They looked about 18. Big smiles on their face, and then one of them busted out, "Hey, aren't you that fishing guy on TV?" Well, the battalion did talk a bit about Iraq, and one soldier told them about him and two of his buddies in their Humvee hit by an RPG only 4 days before. When the battalion asked him what he wanted to do when he got out of the hospital, he said, "I just want to get back to my unit as fast as I can." As the battalion visited more and more rooms, they were all struck by the irony of the situation. The battalion had come there to cheer up the troops, but it was the troops that was cheering up the battalion.
You don't have to be young, there's no other hill. Believe you can make it, and know that you will, and that some days you get lucky, most days it's out of your hands. Everyday heroes, just like you and me. It takes a little patience and the courage to believe. So toss your line in the water and go for the dream. Everyday heroes, just like you and me. You don't have to be rich, you don't have to be poor, just have to want it a little bit more than the rest. That's the test for everyday heroes, just like you and me. It takes a little patience and the courage to believe. So toss your line in the water and go for the dream. Everyday heroes, just like you and me. Everyday heroes, everyday heroes.
By the end of the tour, the battalion was tired, that's for sure. But there was no escaping the private thoughts each member of the battalion were entertaining. What the trip had meant, how much those brave soldiers at the hospital had affected them all. The Spank Dallum Show was a big one. And Gary, Beverly, Roland, Judy, George, and the world's greatest fishing band were kept busy signing autographs and CDs and telling fishing stories till way dark.
Love and affection should go as fast as you can go. She loves a little danger, but if you push, she'll let you know. Running wide open, I got me some morning glass. Running wide open, man, that lady's fast. Running wide open, gonna be burning some gas. Come on, honey, put me on some gas. Well, we rendezvous on Sundays
Well, our great nation has weathered many trying and turbulent times. In the past few years, it's certainly been no exception. America's history is rich with examples of men and women who have unselfishly answered our nation's call to duty in times of need, defending the American way of life and the dear freedoms it represents. Tour sponsor Gary Yamamoto spoke from the heart and for the entire Bass Battalion when he said, "We and every American owe our armed services a debt of gratitude. We salute them all. God bless America, and God bless the brave men and women of the armed services."
Gonna be burning some gas. Come on, honey, put me on some bass. That's right. She thinks I'm cheating, I'm messing behind her back, and that I got myself a mistress down by the railroad tracks. She got a point that I can't argue. I got something on the side, but as much as I do love her, I'll never give up that ride. I'm running wide open. I got me some morning glass. I'm running wide open. Man, this lady's fast. I'm running wide open. I'm gonna be burning some gas. Come on, honey, put me on some bass. I said, come